Rewinding back to 24 hours ago at Final Battle, which I heard was a disaster. All the grifters, the positivity grifters on social media. Oh my God, this is such a fantastic show. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Nothing on that show mattered the moment you woke up this morning. Garbage. Don't know why they just don't close the brand altogether and say, you know what? Fuck it. It's dead. They are better off killing the entire brand completely and just owning the tape library and using it sporadically when you need to. I want to talk about this Bandido situation. This shit pissed me the fuck off. None of these guys give a shit what I have to say. Don't really care. I'm going to stand up for what's right. If I ruffle a couple of feathers for it, if anybody catches wind and agrees with what I have to say, great, man. You know I exist. Fantastic. Thank you. Bandido doesn't know I exist. Couldn't give a single fuck. AEW ran at least 2 weeks of vignettes. 2 weeks. 3 weeks of vignettes, right? We see him, and then we see... No, it's 3 weeks of vignettes. Wanted poster gets fucking hammered onto the saloon door, and then the next week he shows up and starts doing some silly flips and dives and does a Hurricane Karana on a gunslinger and takes all these fucking thugs out. And then we get another vignette this past Wednesday. 3 weeks of vignettes on Dynamite for Bandido. You would think that Bandido is going to fucking gunsling his way back onto AEW Dynamite, right? Thanks for wasting 3 segments on TV for upcoming return vignettes for Bandido. Bandido showed up at Final Battle in the Chris Jericho-Matt Cardona match, which Jericho won, by the way. He came out there to aid in Matt Cardona because the learning tree was out there with Chris Jericho. He springboards off the top rope and he delivers a missile dropkick to Brian Keith and Big Bill, whoever it was, I don't remember. The guy lands so fucking hard coming off the top rope with this missile dropkick. He ended up knocking himself silly and giving himself a concussion. Now, you could clearly see that something was wrong because after a missile dropkick, instead of getting up and proceeding to take out Big Bill and taking out Brian Keith, he laid on the mat. He did not get up. He started fixing his mask. He didn't know where he was. The referee comes in the ring. He checks on him a little bit. And at no point does the referee throw up the X that this guy's fucking knocked out. Concussion. There was no single word from the fucking back to the referee in his earpiece that Bandido may be hurt. Nobody fucking had the wherewithal. Nobody had the thought that Bandido, after a missile dropkick, didn't follow up with the fucking plan that he was told to go out there and do. So the learning tree continued to pick him up. They push him into the corner. Bandido, I don't know if this was done purposely or if this was done inadvertently. I don't think this was done maliciously. Kicks Big Bill in the nuts. Big Bill points at him because that wasn't supposed to happen. He was supposed to attack him. Big Bill gets kicked in the nuts. He rolls out of the ring. Bandido, I just seen this clip on social media. I don't know what happened after that, but how do you show 3 weeks of vignettes for someone who is coming back to AEW television to then put him in a spot on a dead show, on a dead brand, for a dead match that he was not advertised for, after he was advertised to show up on Dynamite? Because that's where I saw the vignettes. I didn't see the vignettes on Ring of Honor. How are you going to put him on a show non-advertised? Have him go in there and save Matt Cardona or help Matt Cardona and then have him get concussed. Now the 3 weeks of vignettes that you showed on Dynamite are a fucking waste. He could be cleared from concussion in 2 weeks. It could be 2 months. We don't know how silly he was knocked out. What the fuck is going on there? And why are creative decisions like that made? That's what I want to know. Whoever made that creative decision, and you know who, Tony, you should be absolutely fucking ashamed of yourself. For the simple fact of the matter that Bandido got zero medical attention immediately when everyone in the fucking world saw what had happened to him. And you should be ashamed of yourself for putting 3 weeks of vignettes on Dynamite to have him show up on Ring of Honor where nobody watched, nobody cares, everybody woke up this morning not giving a single iota of a fuck about what happened at Final Battle. Tony would be lucky if 5,000 people watched Ring of Honor Final Battle on Friday night. That's what Bandido's worth to you, huh? And believe it or not, I got AEW wackos and grifters disagreeing with my take on it. Oh, he's a former Ring of Honor world champion. I don't give a fuck what type of world champion he is. You showed 3 weeks of vignettes. 3 weeks of vignettes on Dynamite. I don't give a fuck what he's done in Ring of Honor. He's getting shown on Dynamite. The fuck does he got to do with Chris Jericho and Matt Cardona, who was brought in for one night only? Yet I'm the problem. I'm the problem. Right? God awful. I don't know when you people are going to wake up. That Ring of Honor is dead. End it. Kill it. Close its doors. It's over. End it. Don't know when you're going to come to the realization that that is the case and that Tony Khan and his team are fucking terrible. Don't know what is going to actually wake you people up. And by the way, Athena beat Billy Starks. Don't know why. I really don't know why. How did Athena beat Billy Starks, bro? Why? Imagine having a title for 2 years and nobody even realizing that you are on the brand and representing the brand as your women's champion. Imagine that. Imagine hiding a hidden gem like that on Ring of Honor where nobody watches. The fucking lowest of degenerates watch Ring of Honor. Really? Who watches it? Seriously, who watches Ring of Honor? The 12 employees at Fightful. That's it. That's all that watches. Who actually covers Ring? Who reviews Ring of Honor? Who? I remember back in the day where everybody was so, oh my God, Ring of Honor, it's coming back. Ring of Honor is coming back, man. I even jumped on board, man. Let me try this 1 week, man. After that 1 week, dead. This ain't for me, man. I ain't wasting my fucking Thursday night. Get the fuck out of here, man. They did nothing. They did nothing. What separates Ring of Honor from AEW? Ask yourself that fucking question. Maybe Tony should go back to his fucking toy chest and fucking start separating his toys from the toy chest. Maybe he should start making a unique Ring of Honor roster that stays on Ring of Honor and doesn't bleed over to Dynamite or Collision. Its championships stay on Ring of Honor, and we don't see them anywhere on Wednesday or Saturday night. They need a unique building. They need a unique TV taping. They need a unique audience. They need a unique feel. They need a unique roster. They need a unique everything. If you got to start over from ground zero on literally every aspect of your promotion, you might as well just say fuck it and close its doors. Whatever you bought, it's dead. And you just absolutely put the nail in the coffin in everything you've done with the brand. Hiding it behind AEW will not save Ring of Honor. It won't. It's only prolonging the inevitable. Let the Grim Reaper come in and do his fucking job. And please, I would sit right next to the Grim Reaper, smoking a joint, and I'll fucking toast him and say, bro, great job, man. You did what everybody has wanted for so long. What exactly is Ring of Honor? It's nothing more than AEW Dark renamed. Get used to it. And Bandido, I wish him nothing but a quick recovery, man. Shame on AEW for letting that man on the show, number one. Oh, but he's a Ring of Honor champion. Everybody gets hurt. Yeah, that's great. He shouldn't have even been on the fucking show. So if he wasn't on the fucking show, Bandido wouldn't be sitting at home with a fucking concussion.